If you are looking to establish a perfect drought-tolerant landscaping with beautiful perennial plants that don't need much water to thrive and can handle excess heat temperatures, this video is for you. Let's check 15 perennials that really thrives during dry summer months. If you are enjoying the content of this video, please like the video for channel support, and do not forget to subscribe to House Talks for interesting weekly home and garden videos. Salvia blooms thriving can go without water for extended period, and looks great with bright blooms. Check Salvia cultivar options for different varieties for color options. This plant performs well in beds as well as in containers, a perfect drought-tolerant, long-blooming perennial. It attracts pollinators, including bees, hummingbirds, and butterflies. YARROW is easily grown perennial, and perfect for that hard-to-grow spot in your garden. This versatile North American native is tolerant of heat, poor soils and drought. It is definitely a showy perennial, with long-blooming flower clusters, in colors of red, yellow, white, pink, or orange. This perennial attracts butterflies and insect pollinators. Black-eyed Susan is a drought-tolerant perennial, grown for its long-blooming daisy-like flowers, in rich tones of gold, bronze and brown. This perennial plant is ideal for mass planting, or in the background of perennial beds. The showy flowers will attract bees, butterflies, and the seeds are loved by birds, and it is deer-resistant perennial too. Gura is a gorgeous perennial plant, with tall and airy-looking flowers in pale pink to dark, giving the appearance of butterflies floating in the garden. This plant adds a unique texture in the garden, with its pleated pink or white, butterfly-like flowers. Gura is perfect background plant, with blooms for months, starting in mid-spring to late fall season. Veronica Speedwell is long-lasting colorful perennial, with attractive spikes to add a vertical accent to the perennial border. This Speedwell cultivar have different color options to choose from: white, blue, pink and purple. Choose the color that fits for your landscape color palette. A perfect long-lasting and carefree perennial plant for sunny borders, in the landscape area. Lavender is a beautiful fragrant drought-tolerant perennial, makes a stunning addition to borders and perennial garden. This very fragrant perennial plant is perfect for container planting, and for bordering areas in landscape. Lavender is more popular for its silvery green foliage and dainty purple flowers, and these characteristics make this plant a good companion for many other garden plants. Coneflowers are popular perennial plant with good reason. They are heat and drought resistant, easy to grow, long-blooming perennial with stunning colorful flowering options. Coneflowers come in glorious shades of pink, orange, yellow and red, as well as a range of flower forms. The best part is, these multicolored blooms bring some vibrancy to the garden, when everything else is wilting in the heat. Mix and match these colorful perennials to bring instant contrast color to the garden. Russian sage is one of the top-rated drought-tolerant, and maintenance-free perennial with long-lasting blooms. The attractive tubular flowers, which bloom over an exceptionally long time, are a favorite of hummingbirds, bees and butterflies. Lavender blue to violet tubular flowers bloom long panicles adds bright foliage to hot sunny spots of landscape. Coreopsis, often called Tickseed, is extremely adaptable, easy-growing perennial, comes in good range of cultivars. If you're looking for a low-maintenance, drought-tolerant, long-blooming flower to fill up a bed, or line a border with bright yellowish layer, Tickseed is one of the best option. This plant blooms showy, daisy-like flowers that attracts bees and butterflies. Gaillardias, also known as blanket flower, are sun-loving, long-blooming perennial that they work equally well in borders and containers. Blanket flowers do well with other heat-loving plants that thrive in full sun. Daisy-like flowers bloom over an exceptionally long time, from late spring to fall. Keep in mind, this blanket flower perennial is slightly toxic to humans. ANISE HYSSOP, a beautiful clumping upright, sun-loving perennial plant. The best part is, this plant does not require any fertilizer to thrive in dry conditions, and to show attractive flowers for long time, starting from early summer to fall. Dense clusters of tubular flowers occur in colors of blue, purple, orange, red and yellow. A perfect perennial plant to bring cohesive multicolor effect to front yards. Penstemon, also known as beard tongue, is a perennial plant which stands as top contender if you're looking for a high-impact, long-blooming perennial, with low water requirements and amazing diversity. Foxglove-like flowers in color options from soft pinks and fiery reds, blooms from early summer to early fall. Because of their tubular nectar-shaped flowers, they are one of the best garden perennials, for attracting hummingbirds. It is deer and rabbit-resistant perennial plant. Kniphofia, known as red-hot poker, or torch lily, a perfect eye-catching drought-tolerant perennial plant, to add tropical flair to the landscape or even for containers. This plant stands out best for its exotic-looking flowers, forms out of its grass-like foliage to bring best-looking tropical accent to the landscape, or even in container. Blooming continues from summer to fall, in tones of red, orange and yellow. If you are looking for a low-maintenance perennial, with non-stop color throughout the growing season, nothing beats LANTANA. A cheerful flower clusters bloom non-stop, from late spring through frost, and nearly year-round in warmer climates. LANTANA grown as an annual in northern regions, and a broadleaf evergreen shrub, or ground cover in frost-free climates. Daylilies are popular, easy-to-grow, low-maintenance perennials, that are tough, long-lived, and tolerant of drought and heat. They bloom profusely, though individual blooms only last a single day, that comes in shades of red, orange, purple, and pink. Cultivated in a variety of cool and warm colors, these flowers will mix well with any palette of landscape. Daylilies are toxic to cats, but not to dogs, or humans. There are other perennials that thrives in dry conditions with low to moderate watering, such as Artemisia family plants, blazing star and all plants from sedum family. These perennials adds bright contrast colors to landscape, with unique texture and foliage. If you feel the content of this video is useful, please consider to like the video for channel encouragement, and do not forget to subscribe to House Talks channel for home interior ideas and home gardening content.